no, not too hard. It's really funny not having a button to press here. I have no idea where my phone is. And you've still raised that. Let me just look at my phone. Oh. Hello, it's 5 o'clock. What's up, Janine? She's just coming. I'm still covered in paint. But look, I'm really covered in paint. Oh, see? I'm wearing the paint. That's colour at the end of the house or the front of the house. Now, I need to find my things. Hello, Trouble. How are you? Hello, I love you. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. How are you, darling? Oh, you kitty cuddles. I know you're a kitty cuddles. You're a kitty cuddles. Oh, I love Wanda. She's super. Miss Wanda. Miss Wanda. Miss Wanda. Oh. Oh. Okay, so Janine's just coming. Hello. I don't think I've seen you all day. What have you been doing? Do I want to know? Probably not. Right. Look at the bits for Kiss Jones. Oh, it's Happy Hump Day. That means it's definitely Wednesday. We're on a winner. I have absolutely no idea what my phone is. I haven't seen it in hours. And I've been everywhere. Where's it, that blinking Deagle house? What did we find in the Deagle house? The prawn. What do they call it? Carriage thing? Pram. I call it pram. What do you call it? An ambulator. Pushchair. It's pram though. Yeah. It's a carriage, isn't it? A baby carriage. Yep. That'll be used for animals, obviously. So we're going to use it for the. My mother's going to clean it up. We're going to use it for the bunny. Yes. Since we don't do babies. I'm convinced now that I have mouse poisoning. Oh, if you've got it, we've all got it. I know, we're all going to die. Scared forward and likes food. What's really what happened to, what's his name? Gene Hackman. Oh, it's Gene Hackman's wife. How did she, they lived in a normal house. How did they get, well, like you say this isn't normal. I know, but maybe, like, because I had gloves on when I cleaned up all that mouse poo up there. Yeah, in the Deagle house, in that old shed. But then I just ate a handful of candy. I took my gloves off. I'm sure my hands are covered with it too. Now I just wipe my nose. I still haven't washed my hands. And I tell you something. I reckon if there's anything in the mouse poop here, we've probably had it already. Yeah, I must be immune to it. And the problem with that woman is she's Hackman's wife. She just didn't grow up like exposed enough. No. Oh, it was so mousy in there. It was super mousy, wasn't it? And then after I was done with that, I decided to take on the tool shed. So I'm almost done with the tool shed. And I'm still painting. Yeah, we've had to clean and purge out of every single building. And we're coming down to the Deagle house is being set up for the goats, and we're going to have auxiliary chicken and on one end, goats in the middle, and that's being prepared because we're going to have to bring goats in by like middle of October, end of October for the cold weather. Because I've heard it gets cold here. Allegedly, it will be cold here. Although I think it's cold now. I wore gloves for 1 week of last winter. It wasn't very cold at all. Last January, oh God, you seem to forget it had all of those freezing cold. I know, but I can never find gloves, and I always think I warm up quickly enough. Yeah, well, you always buy them. I steal them. Yeah. That's why I can't find them pretty much. Yeah. And then at the end of every winter, we've always got the left hand. Oh, I have. Yeah. And we've got a blood box of left hand. And it's always the left hand. Why? What happens to the right hand? I don't know. No idea. I don't know. Yeah. So every year, but it was very cold last year. So we've accomplished that project. Look at progress on me. God, we're both really. You know, this is the worst thing to do at the end of the day, right? Yesterday I built a walkway, a 20-foot walkway. How long do you think that is? Probably 20 feet. Yeah. Carried around stones all day. Then took a break and took the blow dryer, the blower, and blew the driveway because I thought we had visitors coming today, which we do, but we also have the visitors I was cleaning up for were not the people that came today, but the people that are coming tomorrow.
Well, then you're ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Amazing.
The people that I cleaned up for today, they're here on a regular basis. But so I did the driveway yesterday, covered in dust, and it's now cold time, so today I'm pretty much covered not in just dust, but also mouse ick. But then I tackled the tool shed.
It's not as mousy though, is it?
Oh, it's pretty gross in there.
Yeah,
pretty gross.
But it's not mousy.
But it's almost done. I'm sweeping the floor, and I should be done.
Yeah.
So today's events for Goldy's farm, we brought all the dogs, 1, 2, 3, 4, no, Larky, Sizzle,
did you get Wanda?
Yeah, there's 4 dogs to Rockport, because we just went there last week with all the big animals, so
yeah.
We brought 2 weeks ago with the big animals, so we just brought the 4 dogs because there was also a timing conflict, and we're going to have the same problem tomorrow, because they're Rockport's at 10:30, and then at 11:30 we have the people that came today from Northeast Arc from Woburn, and they have very, I guess we call them neurodivergent, disabled.
Hang on a minute, was that not Shore Collaborative today?
It could be Shore. It's a place in Woburn we go to.
I thought the car said Shore Collaborative.
I think you're right. So sure, it wasn't. That's different from ours, right? Okay, Shore Collaborative from Woburn came today. They brought 5 people?
Yeah.
5, and then 2 assistants. I wanted to call them handlers, but probably still would be better. Elizabeth is here for
PC intervention.
So, but boy, those, the first time this group came in, I thought my job was to entertain them. So I brought animals and tried to entertain them. And then the last time that I was here, they came, I had them sweep the floor. And boy, I realized this group is here to work. And today I was like, they usually come and they have their lunch. And then so I came down when they were having their lunch. It was like, who wants to work today? And they're like, we all do. Yeah, we do. And today, I got all the chores done because I had to get up this morning and go get hay over at Meredith. So I never got my chores done. And they started with cleaning the area outside the goat and the turkey paddock. And they did that. And then they did the goat and turkey paddock, the turkey stall. Then they swept the aisleway. And then we brought them out, the cows out. And I took them for a walk in the woods, and they loved that. They really enjoyed that. And then came back in, and they cleaned all the poop in the arena. Yeah. Yep.
So they do something
a week. And then they sat on the swings. So it was a very good visit. So next time they come, I'm not going to do any of the cleanup. And I'm just going to be like, there you go.
And there's the cow.
There you go. Yeah. It was a good. Although right now we've got animals all over the place.
I noticed that there's turkeys and the cows.
Yeah, that was an accident.
Oh, was it?
Well, those turkeys, the goat turkeys, those belong with the goats.
So they're not even the ones that were with the cows?
No.
Who did you manage that?
I don't know. We had turkeys running all over the place. So let's count the number of loose animals we had today. The turkeys got loose. All 4 sets of turkeys. The goats got loose too. Because when you open up a gate, everything just rushes the gate. So we have 2 goats. So I put all the goats to work doing the landscaping. And we have 2 goats working on the pond over there. I can see them right now. They're cleaning the trees and the leaves. And then over on Honeymoon Hill, there's those 2 goats, Mama and Baby. They've been working on that for a while.
They're not quite as enthusiastic.
Right, they're not.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're getting it done, though.
Yeah.
They're getting it done.
Slow and steady.
Slow and steady. And then at the fence in the middle, we have Elvis
for dinner, really.
Demi,
and
the 2 turkeys.
He stands there at mail chat most days and goes,
Yeah, like this.
Another type.
Elvis, you want to come in? Let's see if he says anything. Elvis? He's looking. Ooh, come on. You want to come in? Oh, he's not saying anything.
He's giving you the evil eye.
He's going to be watching me. He knows it's time for him to come in, so he's standing waiting at the gate. With the two turkeys.
Yeah. And Jamie.
There's Jamie. And
who's standing over the side of the two turkeys.
Yeah. Who'd have thought cows and turkeys get along so well?
The funny thing is, she's normally squeezed right up beside him, and she's over the other side of the two turkeys.
Yeah.
Oh, no, now he's moving out.
Now he's moving everybody. Oh, he's mad. You know, he knows I'm watching him, so he's just...
He's like a bit grumpy for the last week, hasn't he?
No, he's a little spoiled. And then on top of that, we also had donkeys, which Arthur has lost all privileges, all three privileges have been revoked for Arthur, because I set up this nice little wire so they wouldn't go down to the road.
Yeah.
And Arthur took off, went down to the road, and we had to go down and get him. Somebody drove up the driveway and said, "Are you missing a donkey?"
They're like, no.
No. Yeah. Someone in a very fancy car came up the driveway.
Not us.
And so I went running down there, and there's Arthur. Like these donkeys, they wake up.
Magnus.
And Magnus. Arthur's like standing in the middle of the road, just standing there.
And the school bus is stopped.
Yeah, he's just standing there, just saying, "Admire me, I'm very pretty."
Yes. He's a monkey. He really is.
And other than that, nothing's happened today. I wonder what, like, other people, what happened today? I don't know. There's always a million things that happen.
I think Carlene's having a wee race because she's tired.
Yes, she's tired. She's a little worn out.
And so that's good. And it was a super visit to the farm, Pat. You're quite right.
Well, I got to post the pictures as soon as I find my phone, which could be anywhere, absolutely anywhere on the farm.
The dumpster. I'm not dumpster diving that.
You know, I have no idea. I don't even remember last time I saw it.
Right. So what happened was that big bunny last night.
Oh, thank you.
Ethan's disgrace.
Yeah, the big bunny got loose. He went through into the ponds, and he's done that before. We can open the ponds now. The whole pond area is sealed off, so even if he gets down there, I wanted to have it so that we would open that, and the ducks could go down there and swim in the pond. But the pond is.
But the ducks are like, we've got our ponds.
Yeah.
We don't need that natural looking thing.
Thank you. Yeah, the pond is kind of dried up right now. It's just algae because there's no water in a drought, so it's not enticing to the ducks to go down there. So I'm keeping the gate shut, but the bunny went through the gate and was hiding in the bushes, so I couldn't get him. How much short? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Count again. No, she counted the stuff. So the bunny went down there. He did that the day before, but he came back before it was bedtime. Last night, we were bringing everybody in, and that bunny was missing. So I went into the woods, even though it's all sealed off. You shouldn't be able to get out there. I went and looked around in the woods. I swear I got poison ivy because of that. And then we dug around in the bushes, couldn't find them. And so we put everybody in, left the gate open, left the door open, and I said that I would go back and check later to see if he came up on his own. And somebody texted me as soon as I got out of the shower and said the lights were going on. There's something moving out there.
Security lights. The bunny security light.
And I'm like, oh, the bunny's back. And I came out and Bunny was back. So that was really nice that I got that text. So when somebody texted me yesterday to shut the water off in the barn, helpful.
Aid memoirs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know, it was such a relief, but I think we all kind of scattered and thought, you know what, you did in those bushes because it's such a thing.
Oh, that is such a
prickly bush, and I don't think anything would go in to get them. Like we said,
well, there's nothing. That's a 6-foot fence.
Yeah.
Although, what's the fence around the chickens? Is that 6 foot? Where the went 6 foot. Yeah, not many things other than a fisher cat could get up over a 6-foot fence, and it seems like the fisher cat, if it's hungry, it's going to go to the chickens. Doesn't even know that there's anything in there to eat. My guess. So I wasn't that worried. Of course, I love bunnies, so I wasn't a little worried, but I wasn't that worried that anything would get him. I was worried that I hadn't done my diligence and there was a hole in the fence, but that wasn't the case. So, but anyways, Bunny's back, and I closed the gate today, and I put up a wire mesh so he can't go in that area unless we know he's going in there.
Yeah.
So, that's good.
And the little chick's fine. Well, it's living.
Is it still in your?
No,
Okay.
we only get a day there.
She's been wearing the same shirt for 2 days.
3, actually.
3.
These are my painting clothes.
We are two of them. I mean, really dirty.
I used to be
every day.
I
used to have a job in Boston. I used to clean up every day.
I used to go to work every day as well.
Yeah, put makeup on
my
and
clean clothes.
Yeah, I've really
matching clothes.
And if you asked me 10 years ago to sit in front of a camera, I would be like, oh no. But look at me now. Whatever. You know what it is we know how important all the Goldy warriors are. So it's our. If you know what? If you have a delicate ego, you shouldn't be doing what we do.
No, because it's not
I
for the glamour.
I threw my ego away a long time ago. It's all about the mission, and it was a good day today.
It was a good day.
It was a good reminder. These one of them hugged me. But this group, they were so happy to be here, and that's what Goldy Farm is for. So, do we have any?
The extra turkey came from Bella.
Oh yeah,
it's the heaviest turkey. It needs a wheelbarrow of its own.
And you have to remember, when you pick up that turkey, first of all, it's really heavy, but you got to hold the front end. You can't pick it up like the other turkey.
No,
pick it up side. I picked it up side by side. And it went this way.
It's so heavy.
It's so heavy. Fortunately, I underestimated how heavy it was, so I didn't even get it up off the ground very much before it did a nosedive.
I lifted it.
She's nice, though.
Oh, she's lovely. I lifted it, though, and then thought, I think I might need a wheelbarrow. I was like,
the best part about that is today, when we had to bring them in, the two teachers, assistants, what are we calling them? The two teachers were helping. There was a woman and a young woman and a young man, and they were racing and because I said, you know what, if you're too aggressive with them and you push too hard, they're faster than you, so you have to be very delicate.
Yeah.
You have to gently wave them on gently and ask them nicely and move slowly. You can't, once they're running, you're done. So they're both trying to gently get them in, and they're racing against each other to see which one they could get in the stall first. The woman won. Because the other one missed the turn at the end because he was getting too excited that he was winning. But I got it all on video, so I'll post that later.
I'll tell you the worst thing is when we had the divider and they would go and eat in the separate area.
Yeah.
Honest to goodness, getting them through the little gap in the door was lethal because you caught goats more than you did turkeys.
Yeah.
Goodness.
So it's a challenge to get everybody fed.
Yeah.
The goats aren't supposed to eat the turkey feed, and the turkeys aren't supposed to eat the goat feed, and and some animals like the little pony can't eat the donkey food. Yeah. So it becomes quite challenging.
I wonder if we should bring out the nose bags again.
Oh no, I've got a routine now. I bring the pony in, and I also wet all the food.
Yeah.
So that works out. It works out pretty well.
It smells up really.
Yep. And I even and the turkeys, after I let the cows out, I feed the two turkeys that are in with the cows.
Yeah.
And the goats, I feed them a little balancer. Is that all right? Yes. Okay. So I put the balancer out. They're busy eating that, and then I shoo the turkeys back in, feed them separately. Yeah. It's taken me a long time to get a routine, and it ebbs and flows and changes constantly.
It's very tricky.
So, but I also went to the co-op today. What did I buy? Oh, I bought dog food and puppy food. And Judy took the puppy home tonight, Willow home, because remember it's the dog share with Judy. So she has Willow for tonight. And I got something that I'm going to see tomorrow. I'm still trying to design a new thing for the bunny, a new device for the bunny. So I talked.
Have you told him?
He's very excited. Yeah. So I talked to Kevin at the co-op, and he's going to see if he can get me some wheels off of it. He said he has a bunch of skateboards, and I got a thing.
I can imagine that.
So we're going to try to design something for the bunny. Because wheelchair that we bought.
We're going to have the fastest bunny.
I know, we're running at the bunny. Yeah.
People will be like, is that a bunny in the road? We're like, yes, it's wearing a helmet. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
The best part about the day is I still have to feed everybody, so I'm not even done getting dirty.
I know.
And I'm hungry myself.
And I
have no food.
because you left your cake outside my house. Well, tiny bit of cake that with a fork.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, I ate
Not worth going back up for.
Yeah, but I have no food and I'm hungry. And I still have to feed. Any good questions?
And your mum's going to sleep.
And she's going to sleep. I also feed. Well, I wish she's not going to wake up hungry. I have to go to the store, I guess.
Can you exercise the bunny back legs?
What I do, they're pretty non-functional. But what I do is I bring them up underneath him, and he can move them a little bit, but he can't. They don't really work. So I move them like this, so I keep them the back end moving a little bit.
Yeah. Then he looks at you and goes,
yeah, yeah.
Little soul.
I think that Judy, I talked to Judy today, and we're analyzing our next strategy. Is we are going to bring him back to the vet and see if there's, now that we're coming to the conclusion that he is going to be this way for his life. Before it was an appointment to see if he was going to survive, and it seems that he is going to survive. But now we just have to figure out how to.
And this will be
make
him
happy. Yes, this is his new normal. And he seems happy, but I know that he wants to move around.
Oh, yeah, still bitey.
He doesn't bite. He has not bitten anyone other than you.
That's why I don't handle it. They both bite. And they make me sneeze. Yeah. Given up on rabbits already. Yeah. They're yours. Oh, that's very kind. Thank you, Wendy. Pea pads are coming tomorrow.
And don't forget, we're halfway through the month, so don't forget the Henny Penny.
Thank you.
That's another win for us. Working on that.
Now, do we have another sawhorse for the two turkeys in our
Oh, yes. And I'm going to go pick it up. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to pick that up. We do have another sawhorse. It's that gray thing over at...
Is that the one in Meredith?
At Meredith. So I meant to pick it up today when I was there getting the hay, but I forgot. So I will go back tomorrow. Maybe I'll go back tonight.
Where is the gray thing?
It is right by the carriages, where the hay used to go.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yes. So I might need to. Well, no, I got it there by myself.
Where does we have it? Is that the one we went dumpster?
I could go right now and go get that. No, I made that myself.
Oh, right, okay.
That lovely fine thing.
Oh, that thing! Did you make that?
Well, no, I bought it. It was to hold wood, and I painted it. I bought it off of Market.
Right. Right. Okay.
I could run over there and grab that tonight because I have to go someplace and get food. So
yeah. I'll just take your bike and pop it with your bag.
Yeah, that'll be fine. I might be able to grab that tonight, but okay.
You need a wee bike trailer.
Yes, I need to shower and I need to go to bed. I'm tired.
But
I think so.
How is the hay fund doing?
Hay fund trickles in enough money to keep us keep everything fed in hay. So it does. We do raise enough money. It's usually about $1,000 a month, and our hay bill is more like depends on where you look at it. $1,500 I'd say a month is our hay bill. Does that sound about right? Because right now I'm feeding out 6 bales a day.
Yeah.
But these are $10 bales, so that's $60 a day. 6 times 3 is $1,800 on this farm alone.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of hay. But it contributes towards it. But the rest of the Henny Penny board does help us cover the other half.
Yes.
And for the most part, we all the people that have horses that we ride, like I chip in for a hay bale. The hay bale. There's a fund that we, Kate, Elizabeth, and myself, we put some money in it, so that covers our riding horses, our pet horses, and then the rest of the animals out there are rescued. So sometimes we get hay for over there too. So it's a very fluid situation.
And sometimes we find $7 bales in New Hampshire, and then we go grab them.
Yeah, we've been talking about trying a rolled bale of hay too. That might be fun. So
Dixie, to answer your question, the bunny is not in pain.
Not even at all.
No, it's just it's normal. Is its back legs are not working.
Yeah.
So what we're trying to the only phone on the farm, Janine, is working.
Yeah.
So what we're trying to do is accommodate him as best possible and keep him moving.
Keep him happy.
Yeah.
Although, you know what I learned? There's some celebrity person called Bad Bunny.
I know he's a rapper. Well, we've got two.
Because I was saying to because the Bad Bunny last night, it was a Bad Bunny, and I said to Judy, well, the Bad Bunny came back late, and she's like, you know, there's a.
Did he bring his own trash?
Yeah.
I think he was dating one of those Kardashian women.
Oh, is that how we?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because otherwise, I don't think I think who a rapper was if one hit me in the face.
I don't think I would either. I don't get out much. I actually stopped watching the news. So I have to say that
now we just watch YouTube videos and
right.
And
Right.
behaved
It's
animals.
too upsetting to watch the news, and it's too upsetting to see everybody fighting over what's unfolding in the news. Just can't take it anymore. So I stopped about a month ago, and I think I'm happier. I go to bed and watch the BBC news before I went to bed, which is like the worst thing to do if you want to get
gruesome.
Yeah,
it's very. It doesn't hold anything back.
And if there's stuff I can do about what I see in the news, I'll watch the news. But most cases, like completely outside of my control.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do. So I feel like everybody has to contribute to society in some ways, and my way is through Goldy's Farm. And a lot of the Goldy's warriors, your way is to help support Goldy's Farm, and nothing else I can do about it. So I stopped watching it.
We couldn't watch the news when we first came over here because it was so different to what we were used to. Because we were used to very factual, very cut and dry, and no fluffy stories. And then when we came here, there was lots of razzmatazz music.
Oh yeah.
And like and it was we were like, it's not really the news, so is it? As we remember,
right.
So we gave up for quite some time, and now it just looks like the news.
Yeah, well, Carlene, she can't hear it, so she puts on the news, and I can hear it upstairs. It's so loud. And then she'll turn off the news, and she sleeps all night to that new conductor.
Oh, that man she likes listening to.
Yeah, she likes, and so in the middle of the night, I'm like, what is it? The overture, William Tell overture is going on downstairs, really loud. But yeah, all great. Yeah. Never thought I'd be living above my mother, but she's doing good. I have to say, I think she's healthier now than I've seen her in years. We're actually going backwards. So I'm hoping that I can have some time away in the future in Aiken. My own house.
You could probably squeeze in a day or two.
Yeah, but she's getting around fine.
I'm more worried you go down there and say, actually, this is how life should be.
Right. Yeah. Because they're on your own. But I mean, she would prefer not to. She would prefer not to do anything, but she can cook her own meals. She can make her own coffee. She can feed the dogs herself. She can get around her house by herself. She really, I make her take that walker or the cane with her just in case, but she can walk by herself. But every morning I walk in, the first thing she says is, coffee! And then I'm like, did you feed the dogs? No, I'm too tired. So I feed the dogs lunch. But I've started to really put my foot down, like, no, you feed your own dogs. I'm not yours. Yeah, no, that's above my, no. So she started to do it, which is good. But tonight, of course, she feeds the dogs because she's not feeling well. Yeah.
I don't know if Bella's turkey has a name. Maybe she'll let us know.
And it's a nice turkey, though.
It is a nice turkey. Do
you know I felt very sorry for it when it first got here.
Yeah.
The two turkeys, I separated them because I feel like both stalls are gigantic and they can handle having that many animals. And I feel like the three turkeys were beating up on the one big turkey. Yeah, so one-on-one, the turkeys will get along better. Yeah. And then all four got loose together, and they all seem to be fine. Yeah. But I felt badly. Bella's turkey got the other three ganged up on her. They did.
Do we know Do we know how Bud's doing?
Bud had surgery today. And
And it was today, not yesterday, because we couldn't remember which day it was.
Judy, God said it was today and that he was doing well.
Excellent.
So I was going to text him, no.
Give him a day.
I'll text him tomorrow.
When are you coming back?
Yeah, really, we're running him back. He's given me instructions on how to take the sprinklers out.
Oh, I know. I was actually thinking that I would put those pond thingies in.
Yeah, I know how to get those pond thingies out.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not sure we're going to give anybody an updated tour of the loft because the last time we did it, somebody called building control.
Oh, right.
And building control came out and said some anonymous person had raised a complaint that we've been doing illegal building. So we showed him, and he went round the farm, and his summary was, you know, you've got 5 tiles listed on your roof that you probably want to take down. We were like, no, but thanks very much for that.
Yeah. So that the White House needs a new roof. It's on my list. But we could. Swivel has a few more things to do to it. Like he's got a few more pieces of trim, and it's not a white finish, but it's nice up there. Not white finish, and we will once it's completely finished, and I have it. Make sure it's presentable. We'll give you a tour. I think it's presentable. I don't live like my mother. I live clean and neat and organized. Believe that or not. But,
she's just waiting for her house bunny.
Oh, Bunny. Yeah, Bunny. Bunny's not living. Because I talked to Justin. I said, Justin, we wouldn't mind having a bunny for the winter living in your house. He's like, oh, no, I love that. Yeah.
But you know what? You don't just get one bunny. You have to take both.
I know that. But I think it's up to the task.
That's good.
So, but I was worried that floor might be a little slippery for him. I worry about this bunny a lot more than you think.
I don't think the bunny worries about himself.
He doesn't worry about himself.
I think he was all set in for the night, thinking I've got snacks, I've got protection, I'm sorted. And then he probably thought, actually, the nights are getting colder.
Right.
I'll go in. Oh my gosh. There's a hurricane forming in the Atlantic, so don't go down there for 2 weeks or so.
Okay. I hope that's not coming up here.
No, that tree.
Yeah.
Have we got a date for that tree?
No, but I'm gonna message him and say there's a hurricane. I want him to do it sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, and exciting news! We have Teamsters coming back on the 18th of October, and
the fall cleanup.
For the fall cleanup, and they're going to help us with some painting and stuff.
Yeah. Hopefully, all the leaves will be off the trees by then.
If not, you'll see us the day before
shaking the trees.
Or we could just get a blower and blow up the way and go, there we go, that's them all off. There's a tremendous number of trees. The worst trees are those blinking pine needles that come down because they form a mat and they're so slippery.
Yep.
And what's that saying? Something over tea kettle.
A saying that you would know because that sounds like a tea kettle.
Well, I would say ass over tea kettle, but I'm not sure that that's the saying.
Yeah, that is ass over tea kettle.
Is it ass over tea kettle? Okay. Well, that's what you end up with when you work on these blinking pine needles because they're awful.
Yeah.
And then they get stuck in your car vents.
Oh, right, yeah.
And then you lift the whole mat out when you remember eventually. Oh, so I think that's fun.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go back to work now.
Oh, so we have a sneak peek at the art. Yes, but I'll need to take a video. Yeah, because it doesn't, I can't take the camera with me.
Yeah, you're right. We'll do a video.
I'm like total stuck. Yeah. We'll maybe do it when Benoit's here. And you can tell us what he's doing with his art.
All right. Yeah, he's here on, I think, usually on Saturdays or Sundays.
Yeah.
No.
Sometimes both, because he's actually on coffee duty for Carlene.
Oh, right. That's part of his rent. Yeah, it's because Benoit gives a donation towards Goldy's farm for having that gigantic ark here. It's not actually an ark that we're going to put animals in and float away. It's Benoit's project, and he donates towards Goldy's farm and has to bring my mother coffee. And you'll see him riding around. He entertains her. He likes her. So good.
Yeah, it's a win all round.
Win-win. and I get the morning off.
We get to play with horses.
I get Saturday mornings off.
We're like, we're out here, bye.
Yeah, the last time he was driving in and we're driving out, we're like, good luck.
We're like waving.
And you got a coffee? Excellent. He's in the driveway waiting for you.
All set for the day.
Yeah.
That's great. We're all done.
Okay.
What's happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow we have 1 o'clock. People are coming to the farm.
Right.
And then at 2 o'clock in at Pilgrim. At 2 o'clock. I think Judy and Colleen are going to this. We're going to do the same thing, and I'll do the tour. They'll do that.
Right.
Yeah. So that's really great that we have the extra puppy now to help keep everybody entertained.
Hey.
Yeah.
I want to finish that painting by tomorrow.
Good.
So I can wash my clothes.
Yeah, really. Like we're something different. All right, everyone.
Night, night. Bye-bye.
Oh. I need a jacket. I'm cold.
No.
Oh, yeah, it's cold. It's moving.
All right. I am going to Meredith. Do you want a hand down here first?